What up YouTube? Welcome back to a new video on the channel. My name is Max and today we talk about the Hexcal Studio Desk Shelf. If you checked out my desk setup tour or my recent setup post on Instagram, you have seen this beauty. And just to make sure we're all on the same page, this production unit of the studio was sent to me for free, but opinions good or bad are all from my own experience. Let's quickly talk about Hexcal. It is a startup company with the studio being their first product launch as far as I know. They tried to combine timeless but modern design with functionality and features in a premium product. I've been in contact with Daniel from Hexcal for about a year, going back and forth about the release of the studio. But what is the studio? You've all seen wooden desk shelves or monitor raisers from various brands on Instagram or YouTube. And the concept of the desk shelf is great, but I never got one because it lacked cable management features and a more dark gray or black aesthetic. To be completely honest here, I never imagined it would be the studio, but it just came at the right time. The design is minimal, sleek and very modern. On the front you have 7 buttons that light up on the left and the Hexcal Studio embossing on the right with a light strip running in the middle. On the left side you will find 3 USB-A ports, 2 of them are for fast charging and also used as bridging ports for cable management, and 1 USB-C port for charging, and above that, on the outer part of the top piece is a wireless charging spot for 2 devices. This is only featured on the left side and not on the right side. The studio rests on 4 metal or aluminum feet that can be raised with 4 extension pieces that are cleverly hidden in the cable compartment behind a little plate. On the top side you have the top plate that is the lid for the cable management compartment, but also, of course, for putting your monitor, audio interface or other gear. The back side features 8 power outlets and a power cable. All are US outlets and the power cable is US 2, so if you are anywhere else in the world you will need adapters. Also included are 2 power buttons to get this thing up and running. To get the top piece off you got these 2 levers, sliders. I think you know what I mean. These lock or unlock the top piece to reveal the cable management section. If you have a monitor with a detachable power cable, there won't be any issues routing your cables cleanly, but if you're on the Apple Studio display like I am, or a monitor without a detachable power cable, this will be a pain in the booty to get it sorted out easily. The overall design, feature set and functionality is great. The initial setup and use is very simple. Pop in the power cable, plug in your devices and get your cable management done, voila. The light strip has different modes from wide to narrow, warm to colder light, which can be set up with presets or manually. I think the cable management portion is brilliant. Although it makes the bottom part of the shelf a little chunky, you can still fit cables and a MacBook or laptop beneath it. But there's a chance that people prefer empty space to get little storage or shelving units to put in pens, SD cards and other small things. For me personally, I don't mind this. I don't have these things to store, so take this with a grain of salt. The quality of materials, outlets, light strips and such is really nice and it feels premium, well thought out and hefty, but in a good way. Branding is kept at minimum, but with a unique product like this from a visual standpoint, it speaks for itself. Unboxing, setup and use of the studio is absolutely amazing. It was well packaged and taken care of. The box is huge, of course, but I didn't see anything to be scared of in terms of shipping when this arrived. But the real question is, for whom is this product? From a feature set, it could be anyone who wants to combine cable management and functionality. Very simple. If you are a laptop or iPad only user, this is probably not for you and more overkill than anything else. But if you use at least one monitor, audio or video gear with power usage and a lot of cables and other peripherals, this is exactly for you. Design-wise, and this again, probably not for everyone. Although this can be put in offices, home office and everywhere else where a workspace is located, this stands out. I like to keep it monochrome, which makes it fit really well, but also with warmer tones or wooden aesthetics, this works really well. A big issue might be the weight, and that if you have it set up once, it's more of a permanent setup because of the cable management, which will make moving it more of a burden. I can already see some might be complaining how stiff the inlets for the cables are or about the rotation of the power outlets, but that is all subjective. Okay, final point, and that is the big elephant in the room, it's the price. And again, I got this sent for free, but this doesn't mean that I would endorse everyone to get it. This is a niche product for people who like premium looks and feels and dig the modern or more industrial design language. But the price tag is beefy, starting at $7.99 as an introductory offer and retailing for $8.99. This is a deal breaker for probably the majority of consumers. Is this a bad thing? No, absolutely not. There was a lot of research, development, and errors to get this product done, and there will be a market for people that are willing to spend this kind of money and appreciate the features that are bundled in the studio. If it was for me, I would price it between $4 to $4.50 US, so it's slightly above the Grove-made desk shelf but with a different feature set. And this is just my personal opinion. The entire desk setup and home office scene is still in its baby shoes if you look at the broader public across the globe. People are getting more into building their dream setups, and this will be a product, or maybe the version 2 or a light version, that will be speaking to a lot of people in the future. And before I let you go, I have 2 questions for you. What do you think of the Hexcal Studio, and how much would you pay realistically? Thank you so much for watching my take on the Hexcal Studio Desk Shelf. Leave a like, comment, and make sure to subscribe for more content very soon. Also check out my Twitch channel where I do co-working streams, podcasting, and occasional keyboard building. That's it for me. I see you in the next one, and I will cue the music. Bye.